A lot of my fans have been asking me, what was the highlight of your career? And I always say, I think the highlight's probably gotta be, saying that famous James Bond line for the first time. The name's James. James Bond. Buy me a pint. Andrew Lloyd Webber sent me an email and he said, Pierce, I've seen you in GoldenEye. I've seen you in Mamma Mia. I want to do a musical project with you. And I said, GoldenEye? Mamma Mia? Count me in. It's a musical adaptation of GoldenEye called GoldenEye. It's a combination of GoldenEye, Mamma Mia, West Side Story, and Cats. Buy me a pint! The story is a lot like GoldenEye, only this time we're focusing around the relationships between James Bond, Xena, and Natalia, both played by the original actresses. A lot of people have asked me, what's your favorite scene in the musical? And for me, it's gotta be when we recreate the sauna scene between James Bond and Xena. The amazing thing is, we just took the GoldenEye song, we put it over the scene, and we realized, this really works. So the stage is filled with smoke, and Xena is just standing there in this tiny little dressing gown, and she sings the lines, GoldenEye, I found his weakness. GoldenEye, he'll do what he pleads. GoldenEye, no time for sweetness, but a little kiss will bring him to his knees. And then I come out from stage left, completely naked, and I grab Xena by the arms and we engage in a 25-minute improvised dance that's different every time. The scene ends in this magnificent climax as I slam Xena down on these red-hot coals right at the front of the stage, and a huge puff of smoke comes up, going right over the audience, and Xena's just screaming as the lights go down. The pleasure is all mine! Wandering around stage, completely naked with a Russian woman wrapped around me every night for a year. And if you don't like it, then maybe you shouldn't be watching it! And when the smoke finally clears and the lights come back on, I'm standing there holding my Walter PPK right between her eyeballs, and I say the classic line from GoldenEye, no, 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 no. No more foreplay. Take me to Giannis. And when Andrew first saw the scene, he said, Pierce, this is an incredibly powerful scene. Do you reckon you could do it again, but for a more family-friendly audience? And I said, no, for me. If you don't like the way I perform my own writing, Andrew, maybe you shouldn't be directing it! Buy me a pint? And sure, there's been a lot of criticism over the years. I got Robbie Coltrane telling me, Pierce, it's going to cost a lot of money. Maybe you shouldn't be making it! But the irony is that we now cast Robbie Coltrane as Valentino, singing the play in Russian mind for 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and he's not even asking for any money. It's not about the money. Buy me a pint!